All right, everybody. Welcome to day 33 in our cycle series. You've made it to another heavy day. I have a set of 30-pound dumbbells and a set of 25s, and I also have a box. If you don't have a box or bench or chair that is heavy enough to be stepping onto or lunging into, that's totally fine. I'll give you alternates along the way. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So hinge over your legs with me. Just let your body drop forward and then take little itty bitty bounces. Get some breath work going. You can grab each elbow if you'd like. Feel those hamstrings get open and then just twist a little side to side. Let your body rock left and right. Feel little pulls on your back, low back, side to side. All right, stop in the middle and then let's go ahead and round up. All right, we're going to get our ankles nice and mobile and moving. So stand on one leg, grab around your knee, and rotate your foot. Big circles around. I'm going counterclockwise now, and then we'll hit clockwise. Good. And then just rotate left and right. Left and right. Left and right. All right, other side. Grab around your knee. Rotate that foot one direction. And then the other. And then turn left, right, left, right. Okay, drop down with me into a low squat, hinging onto one leg first, or one foot on the ground, and your other heel is up, getting some stretch through the bottom of your foot, and then over to the other side. All right, so like I said, we're going to be going heavy today, but everyone has a different agenda and a different kind of goal and purpose and plan. So if pushing yourself into super heavy weights for that progression is not a part of your goals, don't worry about it. You can just stay with the normal weight selection that you have. Everything helps. Everything adds up. You can gain strength without gaining size. So keeping just control, always control of your weights, making sure that you're keeping your body in form is what we're looking for. All right, round your back. We're in our yogi squat. Do whatever feels good. Shifting your shoulders, staying still. All right, and then we're going to use this box to help with a little bit of stretch. So if you don't have a box, you can just keep your foot on the ground. We're going to put our right foot on the box or on the ground, shifting forward, feeling that back hip flexor. Get a little pull, and then your hamstring. Drive in, reach back, feel your chest lengthen, getting all those pops and cracks and cricks out of the joints. One more like that. Keep your foot up, or if you're on the ground, just keep it forward. Put your arms wide and rotate to the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Left leg. I always think it's a good idea to take a little extra warm up on our heavy days where we put that body under too much load. Trying to keep our hips level here. All right, one more, and then we're going to hinge back. Toes come up, find that core, and then we're going to rotate to the left. Keep the pelvis nice and stable. 2 and 1. Okay, on your box or bench, or you can go into a downward facing dog. We're just going to plant hands and shift hips back. So you should feel a little bit of stretch through those hamstrings, whether you're in a down dog or using the box. Let your chest drop and pull between your chest, or between your arms. That's the word I'm looking for. Driving back toward your thighs. Okay, and then go ahead and bring your body all the way forward. Let your hips drop, open the chest. Feel that stretch through the hip flexors. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more like that. Inhale, drive back. Exhale, pull the body forward. Let the hips drop. Perfect. And then let's do a couple knee to elbow. So either in a plank position or you can stay on your box. Just draw your opposite knee to elbow. Get your core woken up. We want to make sure that we can utilize the core to hold support for everything that we're going to be doing today. Super important. All right. Go ahead and stop there. Rotate through the wrists, stretch those forearms. Holding heavy weight is always a little bit of a work on those forearms as well. Okay, I'm going to start off with my 30 pounds, and we're going to be doing step ups. So you're going to have one leg up on the box, one foot, and we're going to just be driving through the other foot. If you don't have a box, you're going to lunge. So a stepping forward lunge. You'll step forward and then back, and we're going to go 8 reps. Feel that glute pushing you up, the core stabilizing. 4, building that thigh. Feel your upper back squeeze together. 7, the upper back is stabilized and holding the weights. And 8, switch it up. Lock and load through that belly. Open chest. You need to figure out how to find progressions somewhere. The body gets used to the same things. So you have to figure out how to drive it just a little more. 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. All right, so from here, we're going to be doing a split squat with our back leg elevated on the box. If you don't have a box, you're going to do a single leg deadlift. All right? Give yourself a little second. Always watching that pelvic alignment here. All right. One foot on the ground, your other foot back. Get a nice long lunge so that your front heel is going to be staying on top of or underneath your knee. Lots of core driving through that heel. Get your glute. 3. Get into that glute. Open chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Brace the core. That's 7. This is 8. Whew. Those are tough. All right. Other side. Long lunge. Braced core. Try not to rush. Feel the work. Get those hips squared off so the back hip is pulling forward. Seven. 8. Whew. All right. There's 2 exercises. I'm going to take a little yogi squat between. Stretch it all out. Okay, next up we're going to have a lateral lunge. I'll start with both weights and see how it goes. So our lateral lunge is going to be 1 foot on the box, just like we did with our split squat. Whew. Heavy weights always gets me. It's good. 8 reps is our goal still. Again, bracing into the core. If you don't have a box, just hit your regular lateral lunge. All right. So I'm going to frame my foot, sitting hips back, driving up through that one leg. Just a little different type of feel. Placing the work just a teeny tiny bit different than what we just did with our front split squat. Lining your knee and toe. 7 and 8. All right, I'm going to just turn around, be a little rude for a second. Whew. We'll hit that other side. All right, other foot on the box. Remember, if you're not going as heavy and you don't need as much transition time, just keep working. Get a few more reps. Lock that belly. Brace into the back. 7 and 8. Really trying to work to keep your pelvis neutral as well. All right. Take a little second. Set your elbows on your knees. Standing cat-cow. All right, we're going to do a box row. If you don't have a box or a bench, you can use your leg and you'll hit a normal lawnmower row. Otherwise, stabilize left hand on your box. Left leg is forward. Right leg is back square. The hips off. Then pull that elbow in tight. We're going to do 8 per side, twice through. 5, 6, building that back. Learn to put the work into the muscles that you're trying to develop. So we're here for our lats, underneath and behind that shoulder blade, alongside the back of the spine. Square the hips. 6, slide both shoulder blades down. 8, and we're back. Other side. Nice strong grip on that dumbbell. 6, 7, 8. Love how those feel on the back. Really digging in. 3, figure out how to work your breath to help brace through that core. Slide those shoulder blades down. We're not collapsing into the back. 7, 8. Whew. All right. We have one exercise left for the round, an overhead press. If you do not press overhead, you can stay here, hinge forward, and do a bent over row, a dead row. I'm going to see what I can do with my 30s today. I haven't done those much. And then we'll take a little active recovery before we start our second round. All right, here we go. Always bracing the core. Six. I'm going to get all 8. Go ahead and grab my 25s. See if we can get these guys up. 7, 8. Those were tough. Okay. Drop onto the ground, onto your back. We're going to do glute bridges, little active recovery. So what I want you to do is find your low back pushing into the ground first, a little pelvic tuck, then a lift, then lower your spine one vertebra at a time. Just nice and slow. One vertebra at a time. So feel that pelvic tuck. Push your low back into the ground. Such a good way to decompress the spine. 2 more. Nothing crazy. Last one. Good. All right. Hug those knees into the chest. Make yourself into a tight little ball. Now open your feet and knees. Little happy baby. Oh. And then we'll come up for set 2. Back onto our box for our step-ups, or you're going to do your front stepping lunge. Open chest, strong back. Here we go. Lining that knee and toe. You're in complete control of your step. Six, 7, 8. Nice work. Switch to that other side. Driving. Trying to keep track of our pelvis. Use that upper thigh into the glute. Driving force through the heel. All right. We're going to get our split squat next, or a single leg deadlift. Feel free to go ahead and hit it if you're ready. Perfect. All right, here we go. Find that stance, that split squat, squared off hips, balance, and control. Use that glute, drive to the heel, line your knee and toe. 8. Woo. Switch and go if you're ready. Oh. Finding that balance, squaring the hips. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Those feel so tough. Let's take that yogi squat. We're going to go into our lateral lunge next. All right, so one foot up on your boxer bench. Woo. Alrighty. Find that long lunge. Even if that other foot is on the ground, feel lots of work and flexion coming out of that side, that thigh you're pushing into. It's bending. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Get that core. 5, 4, 3. Find all the different parts. That thigh, core, upper back, and 1. Good job. Oh. Take a little second. Down dog, child's pose, cat cow. Whew. All right. We're going to get into that box row. Square off those hips. Plant deeply onto that hand. Using the core. 3, lengthen that back. Make sure you're not leaning. 7 and 8. Here we go. Switch it up. Lock it in. Feel the back flex before you even start your row. 8. Back to that first side. Try to keep your weight in that big part of the palm, base of the palm, strong wrist. 4. Trying to keep it from sliding down into the fingers. Have a strong grip. 8. 3, 4, 5. Lengthen the back. Relax your neck. 7, 8. Woo! Good work, good work. Take a little break. Feel free to round into the back. Get that stretch. Give myself a little minute before going to that overhead press. If you're ready to go, hit it up. There's so many different styles and types and ways of building muscle, lifting weight, heaving and hauling. Try not to limit yourself by just one certain style and adaptation. The body, as I was saying, gets used to certain things. So throwing it off a little bit, realizing what you're really capable of. It's empowering and it's exciting and it's motivating. Do your best not to limit yourself. All right. Let's see what we got this time. Our first one. It's the toughest. 6, 7. Get one more. 8. A little bit of help. All right. Come on down to the ground. We're going to enjoy our stretch. Fantastic job. So if you were moving a little faster, good job. You probably got a few extra reps. Plant onto your hands and knees. Screw your hands into the ground and then twist your elbows back. So your front finger, your first finger, pointing straight ahead. Pull the elbows so that they twist and rotate back. Stretch those forearms. Stay here with a strong core. Turn your fingers around so that they point at your knees. Still screwing those hands into the ground. Sit back. Bend one elbow, then the other. All right. Bringing your right leg forward. Left leg is going to stay back. We're going to start with a little hinge or slide rotation. Let your left hip drop out and away and then in. So that back foot is making little rotations. Okay, this time stay out so that that left hip is dropping down. You're on the outer edge of the right foot. Bring your right arm up and back, open through that chest and shoulder. Then see if you can grab that back foot. Push your foot into hand. Get that stretch a little bit deeper through the chest and shoulder and that quad. Perfect. All right, go ahead and release. Hinge back. Get your hamstrings. We worked them today. Pull the chest toward the toes. Finding that breath, and then take both hands, if you can, outside your right leg and rotate. So using the hands as traction, digging your hands into the ground, pulling the chest to the right. At the same time, you're pulling that left hip back. So you should feel a nice stretch through the lat. We did those with those. I got those with the box rows. All right, right foot is going to come across, and we're going to hit up that pigeon. Walking the back knee back. Whew. Find whatever position feels good for your body and your flexibility on the ground. I love the heavy days. Relax through the neck. All right, and then we're going to switch it up. Bring that right leg back, and now the left leg forward. And we're going to do our twists in the hips. So let your right hip drop out and down, and then rotate in. Inner thigh, gosh, feel that stretch. Outer hip, glute medius. If you hit our band day yesterday, they are going to be happy for a little extra stretch today. Inner thigh, outer hip. All right, stay out on that outer hip, letting that right hip drop down. Bring your left arm up and back, open through the chest. And then see if you can grab your right foot with your left hand. Push your foot into the hand into the foot. Get that extra stretch through the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Release and hinge back for your hamstring stretch. Toes come up, pull the chest toward those toes. And then take both hands outside your left thigh. Push your hands into the ground and then pull the right hip back. Woo! Feels so good on the back. Feels so good on that hamstring. And then we're going to come forward. Take that left leg, cross it, lower down into your pigeon, getting into the glute and the hip. This will rove all the way up into that upper back. Don't forget that consistency pays off over intensity. Finding something consistent to do every single day. Give yourself a minimum, and then over time, as you develop the focus, as you develop the habit, then you can increase. You can increase intensity, you can increase time, duration, or you can add in another set, another time in the day. Push yourself up. Walking increases so many health benefits. Try your best to find some time to walk every day. All right, knees are out wide. The insides of your feet are on the ground. So we're trying to have our knees in about a 90-degree angle. Opening those hips, inner thighs, getting that nice stretch. Push the hips back. Inhale, bring your body forward. One more. Inhale, and then exhale, push back. Stretch. And then walk your body forward. Bring those knees in. Fantastic job. All right. Thanks for going heavy with me today. Make sure that you show back up tomorrow and you can pick back up on our lighter set. Have a good one.